How many times do you strike the ground? Whether you're a believer or not, there are some truths in the Bible. I love this one. 2 Kings 13 and 19. The man of God was very angry with her. He said, "You should have struck the ground 5 or 6 times. Then you would have won the war over Aram. You would have completely destroyed them, but now you will win only 3 battles over them." So he struck the ground 3 times. Had he struck it 5 or 6, he would have won. It may seem like, what does that mean? I don't know exactly. I'm not a Bible scholar, but I do know what it means to me. And what it means to me is, it just struck me that, I kept going, stage time, stage time, stage time. We all have seen the reports and the numbers that it takes 6 or 7 times to reach out to people before they'll actually buy. Well, this is saying the same thing, only God's way, in a different way. And I just had something happen today. You may know Kendra Hall. Kendra Hall wrote Stories That Stick. It's a great book. It's a great audible. If you're a storyteller or love stories, get her book. Well, since we started the podcast, I have been reaching out to her since then, which is like a year and a half. And she was one of the first ones I wanted on the podcast. For a year and a half, I have been politely reaching out to her. And she says, call me back or send me an email in 3 weeks. Send me an email in 3 months. Well, after COVID, and I was just very polite about it. But whenever she gave me an opportunity to follow up, I had met her at the NSA convention and Toastmasters convention several years ago when she spoke there. So I was very polite, but I followed up every time she told me to. And finally, today, woohoo! I got the email from her assistant to pick a time to record. So we'll be recording a podcast with Kendra Hall in a couple weeks. But the message is about anything or everything. How many times we need to strike the ground? Just keep striking. Don't give up too soon. So put your comments in. If you don't like hearing Bible quotes, or if you love hearing Bible quotes and how they relate to real life, I just feel the need and the want and the compelling to do it. Again, it doesn't matter if you're a believer or not. There are some truths in there. So, but I'd love comments. Put a comment in, and thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.